So, little update. My YouTube channel has been demonetized. So YouTube has demonetized my channel, so I can no longer make money off like AdSense, like having the ads on your videos and stuff like that, which is not really a big deal. I mean, I was making like $100 to $200 a month. Finally, it took like a year and a half, almost 2 years, of making videos, and it kind of just happened. You know what I mean? I kind of met the threshold. Obviously, that wasn't the intent. You don't get that much. You don't get really paid that much money. But in the future, you know what I mean? Like, it could have been a great income for me. You know what I mean? And really, YouTube is being completely. I don't really know what the word is to use for this scenario. But it's definitely not accurate, and it's definitely not correct, because they kind of set us up for fail, because the platform was used for freedom of speech, and it was used to basically express yourself in any form that you choose. So a lot of people make reaction videos to big famous songs and shit, like from Eminem or somebody or something like that, and their whole channels have been disabled and also demonetized. Even the whole channel deleted, just because they're doing like reaction videos. Oh, this is a good song. Oh, that was crazy. Just having that song in your videos now, you can lose your entire YouTube channel. So this has changed YouTube completely, because 90% of the users on YouTube are making videos like that, reaction videos. There's other people's content inside of their videos, whether that's fair use, like commons or whatever you call it, license or whatever. But yeah, so it just doesn't make any sense, because YouTube has allowed that for so long. We've built a complete a whole foundation off of that structure, thinking it was okay, and then all of a sudden they switch their rules, and all of a sudden now videos I made a year ago that I can't even find, because there's 300 videos on my fucking channel, is causing me to be demonetized, because it had a little piece of somebody's content in it. And you know what? That's normal. Any fucking YouTube video, or any video that you do, like when you're walking around, yeah, like I said, any video that you're making while you're walking around, you might be walking down the street, and a restaurant's playing a song through the speaker on the outside. Boom, you get that on your phone. Bam, demonetized. You know what I'm saying? You can actually, or that you get a copyright strike, or might not happen right away, you know what I mean? But just little things that imagine if you had 10 videos that accidentally got like a 10-second clip of a copyrighted song that was playing on the radio, and you didn't notice, and you had 10 videos out from a year ago on your YouTube channel before you even thought about that, before you even got monetized, right? And then all of a sudden, a year later, YouTube switches their rules, tracks these videos by vocal recognition, and they have copyright, patented technology that, like I said, vocal recognition, I don't know how to say it properly, but you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's how you get a copyright thing or whatever, right? But yeah, imagine you had 10 videos like that, and all of a sudden a year later, bam, YouTube sees that you got 10 videos that have somebody else's content in it. So now that's grounds to demonetize your entire channel, because you're doing it multiple times. But you did that in the same day. You made 10 videos in the same day, accidentally got a couple clips here and there, you know what I mean, walking down the street of a song playing from the speaker that is copyright claimed, like a Eminem song or any type of song, whatever, right? And you end up being losing. That is not right. That is not normal. That is not possible. That is not logical, and is not fair. And they went against their own terms and agreement and policy. YouTube has violated their own policy and manipulated and changed it, and actually affected many of their users in negative ways. There's people that have killed themselves because they were making a full income. They spent the last 5-10 years of their life investing their fucking unlimited time and energy on making videos and content, and it's become an income for them to survive and pay their rent and eat and not be homeless, you know what I mean? And they deserve every right of it, you know what I mean? And then yeah, next thing you know, they get their whole channel gets deleted, disabled, all their income, all their money gone, didn't get paid for the money they made in that previous month. Bro, I'm telling you, that is just pure fucking extortion. It is pure corruption. It's pure evil, and it's hurting people. It's destroying lives. You know what I mean? Believe it or not, because people have chose to trust in this platform and invest all of their time and energy. And you know just as well as I do that there is nothing more valuable in this world than your time. You cannot get that back. You know what I'm saying? So imagine being used for 5-10 years of your time on a platform and then getting demonetized and not even getting paid for it. And you left your career, you left your job. You could have spent 5-10 years on fucking getting a career that would have had you bought a house and a car and fucking had a family by now. But you invested that into YouTube because you believed in this thing, because it was really looked like that. You know what I mean? It's not say, hey, by the way, you know, we might ruin your life 5-10 years later because you have 10 videos that accidentally got content trapped in it. You know what I mean? Like, bro, it's psychotic. Because you know what? You know how I know this is bullshit? I deleted all of the videos on my YouTube channel like 3 weeks ago that had anybody else's content in it. I did that on purpose because I seen that they were warning people, and I seen other channels were getting knocked. So I said, that's not happening to me. You know, I'm good. I can make these videos and not have anybody else's content in it. You know what I mean? But it turns out to be otherwise. So, wow. And then I seen I was demonetized, and I knew that was coming. It's just because of what the type of stuff that I talk about. It's real. I talk about God. I talk about, you know, corruption, governmental corruption, you know, any type of distortion, any type of evil. I expose it. You know what I mean? Because that's what's necessary. You know what I mean? And when you do stuff like that, you know what I mean? We know what happens, right? Unfortunately, this is this day and time. So that is devastating, because in a year or two, I was looking at possibly making $1,000 to $2,000 a month. You know, on my YouTube channel, that would have given me, you know, freedom to travel, do a lot of things. You know what I mean? And you guys have seen, you know, I've been on my own since 15. Like I said, you know, I've struggled with homelessness and things like that in my life. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I invested all this into this, you know, and I knew one day it would pay off. You know what I mean? But you know what? It's not even about that, man. I don't even care about the monetization shit. Well, I do, because, you know, it allows me to make better content and be more motivated for my people and show them this is about being resilient, right? And that would be a resilient move. Starting from nothing, start a YouTube channel, and 2-3 years later, you're making $1,000, $2,000 a month, paying your rent off that. That's resilient. That's motivating, inspirational stuff. You know what I mean? So what's wrong with that? You know, there's nothing wrong with that. But they have stopped my ability to do this over petty shit, and I don't violate, because I'm not stupid. When I was younger, I've lost YouTube channels from putting other people's shit on it. You learn, right? You don't do that ever again, especially if you value your content, you value YouTube and the platform and what you're trying to achieve out of it, and you need to reach your people. You know what I mean? So YouTube's a liar, Facebook's a liar. You know, they literally took me right off of Facebook. Now they're fucking slowly taking me off YouTube. So, yeah, that's another thing, man. I'm no longer going to be able to, you know, have a career or make a living, you know, or make any type of income on YouTube. They also took my super chat ability away, so people can't donate through when I go on live, and some of my people do once in a while throw $10-20 when I'm talking on live, and that's a blessing, man. You know what I mean? Why would anybody want to stop that blessing, you know, for somebody? And you guys see, you know, I make all videos of just me talking. Like, yeah, I've put other people's videos on my channel. I just deleted all of those long before this happened, because I knew it was gonna happen. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that mistake, because they changed their agreement, and that's why I had to change my strategy. I was like, oh, I got to delete all these videos now because it's no longer fair use. They were saying fair use, but now fair use doesn't exist anymore, because I claimed all of those videos on fair use. So they're full of shit. There's a contradiction, you know what I mean? So it's unfortunate, man, that, you know, we're gonna be losing the internet and our freedom of speech on the internet now. Now they're trying to take it away, and they are taking it away. get ready, man, because God's coming, man. Jesus is coming, man. This is real, you know what I mean? These times when it gets to the point where we can't even preach the word anymore, or we're gonna get killed, you know, or we're gonna get silenced or censored, which is right now, that's when you know. So this is another reason why I have to change my lifestyle, why I have to leave the city. There's too much temptation, there's too much stress, tension, pollution, all types of sickness, evil, you know, bacteria, all types of shit. You know what I mean? It's not meant to be, man. It's not meant to be. And I know, because I grew up like that my whole life, and it destroyed my life, and it was just, I didn't realize that. It's like a flower, you know? You plant a flower in bad soil, in a bad environment that doesn't have light and is polluted. What do you think that's going to grow to be a beautiful flower? No, it's going to fucking wither and it's going to die slowly. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing with the cities, man. Your soul, your spirit, and everything, your health and everything is deteriorating and dying, bro. Slowly, and you just don't realize it. You think, oh, just live your ignorant fucking life. Like, it's like you don't realize that this is real, bro. That's why people are dying at 49, 50, and fucking 60, and 40, and 25 from heart attacks and shit. It's from living in the cities, breathing all that pollution, chemical in the water, the food, everything, right? And they're like, oh, we don't know where cancer comes from. Oh, we don't have the cure for cancer. Like, fuck off, man. You know what I mean? But anyways, well, all this means is that I don't have to tiptoe anymore, because I had to do that a lot, you know, because I knew I could lose monetization. But guess what? Now I'm going to go all the fuck out, you know what I mean, until they completely delete my fucking channel. And I'm going to make another one. I'm going to fucking troll you too. I'm going to fucking do some crazy shit somehow, man. Somehow, man. Like, one day, man, something that a video I make is going to go fucking stupid viral, and it's going to be on like 100 fucking thousand YouTube channels, so they can't even get rid of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, I'm gonna do something, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm not taking L's, man. I might take an L, but I'm telling you, bro, I'm coming back for 3 times more from that L that I took because of whatever, whoever, don't matter, you know. But shit's crazy, man. But yeah, so I can't make money on YouTube no more, and that's what the enemies want and wish, but they don't realize that I got other shit on the go too. Like, you know what I mean? You know, it's funny because it's like people judge you for your current circumstances. They might be like, oh, you know, this kid's bummy, like right now, you know, he's fucking, you know, fucking doesn't, I don't know, like shitty shoes, like my shoes don't look nice or something, like I don't have like Gucci on or something like that, you know what I mean? People, like, you know what I mean, will judge you for that, but they don't know what you have planned, what you're doing and stuff like that. They just see you in your current circumstance and judge you upon that, you know what I mean? It's just fucking stupid, bro, because I used to flex on people like that. Like, it was hilarious because they would see me like on the weekdays, and then I remember I was doing some shady stuff to make that money, but regardless, you know, yeah, man, like, people would be like, put me down, to be like, oh, look at this kid with his fucking, you know what I mean, just make fun of me like I'm fucking some loser bum or some shit, right? And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm laughing, alright, bro, you know what I mean? Meanwhile, they don't know I got fucking, you know, a Nike box with fucking $2,000 in it, and fucking a bunch of $1,000 genuine diamond watches, you know, that I buy once a month, you know what I mean, fucking from the money that I make, that people don't know that I'm making, because I dress, I would literally dress, you know what I mean, a certain way, and then on the weekends, all that money I'm stacking up, because I'm not spending it on shoes and clothes and stupid shit, you know what I mean? All of a sudden now I'm like, okay, I think I'm gonna take a jab back, yo. I'm coming out this fucking weekend, you know what I'm saying? So then, you know what I mean? Boom, deck myself, pimp right out, fucking my watch is just blinging, $1,000 genuine diamond fucking watch, you know what I mean? Like, I got a bunch of pictures on my Instagram, Sincere Music Official, music with a Z. That's my Instagram. You can go look, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and then start going up, and then you'll see all the shit the material life that I used to live. It's not me just talking shit, but yeah, I used to flex on people on the weekend. They'd be like, yo, that's the same kid that fucking, and I'd be like, yo, I hope you learned something from that, bro. And I'm buying them all drinks. Now they feel stupid. Now they're digging me up. They're respecting me and shit. And I'm like all over, because, you know, don't judge a book by its cover, man. You know? So, anyways, that's okay. you know what, one door shuts, one window shuts, next one opens up. You know, I had a fucking mental breakdown the other day, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm heavily under attack right now, and I know exactly why. It's because I've been falling away from God. I've been like smoking, drinking, you know what I mean, chasing women, temptation, stuff like that. You know, I should just restrain from all that, you know, all that stuff, you know what I mean? And that's the thing, you know, and when I did in my life, I was lonely. The sacrifice was loneliness, but at the same time, you know, I didn't have all these problems, you know. But it, you know, as soon as you go near sin and you go near wrong and you know it's wrong, your whole life falls to pieces. You know what I'm saying? You stray away from God, your whole life falls to pieces. Every single time until you get the point, until you submit fully. You know what I mean? And I've been trying, and I'm not done trying. You know what I mean? But you know, I fuck up. You know what I mean? Just like everybody else. Sometimes I break, but I break less than the average person. You know what I mean? And then if I do break, it does nothing but rebuild me anyways. When I lose my shit like that, thank God now, you know, when I was younger, when I used to lose my cool like that, I would, you know, be violent, hit people, and fucking go to jail, or, you know, punch windows out and fucking start stealing cars and fucking doing crazy shit when I spaz out. When I used to spaz out. You know, and now I get mad, you know, and that energy just lowers pretty quickly now, you know what I mean? And I'm blessed for that, because I used to be out of control type of individual, violently physical type of shit. And everybody was like, oh, you know, you have anger problems, you're fucked up, oh, you're evil, you're fucking this and this and that, putting me down. Meanwhile, they don't know